Louisville's first meeting with SMU in over 40 years did not go as planned, resulting in a second straight defeat. Cardinals playing catch-up much of the game. The Mustangs moving it on offense in the first half. Kevin Jennings never touched on a 59-yard TD run. Also completed his first 13 passes. They were down 11 at halftime. Louisville then got this 4th and goal touchdown from Donald Chaney to cut the lead to 24-20. Next possession, Tyler Shuck rolls and launches, caught by Ja'Cory Brooks, who completes an 86-yard scoring play, and we're tied at 27 midway through the third quarter. U of L got stopped a couple of times on 4th down attempts in the fourth quarter. Tyler Griever and Rick Bozich wrap up the 34-27 loss.
Well, Rick Bozich, I think if we were scripting a performance for Louisville after that loss to Notre Dame, this against SMU would have been the complete opposite of what was needed for this team. The Mustangs really came in here and won 34-27, but honestly, I thought they were the better team all game. They had the better game plan. It was a contest, but I don't think there was much argument about this one.
Yeah, I mean, they were the faster team. The first 2 times they had the ball, they went 75 yards to show the Cards that their offense was very determined that they could pick Louisville's defense apart, which Jeff Brom mentioned in the post-game press conference, very unhappy with the play calling on defense. And then Louisville never did get the lead the entire game. They had a chance to go ahead with a field goal, decided to go for it on 4th, didn't come close to getting it. It's back-to-back performances now. Last year they were really good at winning one-possession games. They won 5 of them. Now they've lost back-to-back.
There was a lot of miscommunication. It starts with coaching as far as running what's called and being able to not have so many adjustments that are made when they go to empty, when they motion guys in. We need to have a simpler plan to make sure that our guys can just play what the call is. So there was some confusion there. There was an inability to tackle and wrap up as well, so the tackling wasn't good. But it starts with us. We've got to call a better game and make sure that we're way more aggressive and that we have a consistent plan that doesn't have adjustments when they do something different, and that starts with us. Quite frankly, we need to coach better. I don't think the plan had too many adjustments for different formations and empty sets and some things like that, and I don't want to get into too much detail, but it needs to be simpler. It needs to be sound and then carried out, but we can't blame it on our players. The plan needs to be better. That falls on us and me, so we've got to go to work and make sure that that part doesn't happen again.
So back-to-back losses, bad enough, but Rick, this could get even worse if it starts to snowball. How do you think this team stops that from happening? They got to go to Virginia, who beat Boston College.
Yeah, you can't feel sorry for yourself because Virginia was picked to finish next to last in the ACC. They're 4-1. They've already won 2 conference games, beating Wake Forest and Boston College, as you mentioned, and you have to go on the road and do that. It's key to keep the locker room together. Tyler Shuck talked about that.
I think they got to get better up front on both sides of the ball. The offensive line did not protect Tyler Shuck against SMU. And then on the other side of the ball last year, the pass rush was such a strength for Louisville, and right now it's not there. And their coverage on the back end hasn't been good enough to be able to just rush forward and rely on getting to the quarterback.
Virginia, early in the year, looked like maybe their easiest ACC game. It doesn't look like that now.
I hate to say it's getting late early, but you got to find some way to get out of this funk after these last 2 games. As we said, the Cards going to Charlottesville. They need that one against Virginia. But for now, from L&N Stadium, he's Rick Bozich, I'm Tyler Griever for WDRB Sports.